this for you, and we're sure you're going to like it.
We are the two narrators that will help guide you through everything during the play. We will come back in between the scenes to help catch you up on anything you missed or did not understand.
We also wanted to go over a couple of rules. We know that you'll be an excellent audience that pays attention and are great listeners. The lights will go on and off, so we expect for you not to scream and yell just because it got dark all of a sudden.
The bottom line is that we want you to enjoy the play, but be respectful to not only the actors, but to your fellow classmates as well. Make sure you make your teachers proud with your behavior.
Okay, enough of the rules. Let's get to the play. How many of you have heard about the story of the Tortoise and Hare? Well, we are going to be performing what we call a parody of that story.
For those of you who don't know what a parody is, I'll tell you. A parody is when you take a piece of writing, like the Tortoise and the Hare, and you add a funny twist to the original. I bet you didn't know that you're going to learn something today. So in this case, we took the story of the Tortoise and the Hare and created a parody called Mr. Otsu versus Mrs. Banas. I bet you can guess who was supposed to be the tortoise and who was supposed to be the hare. Now, just so you know, we did get Mrs. Banas' permission to use as a character in the play. She was a great sport for it, and we thank her in advance.
Okay, enough of this chit-chat. Y'all came to see a play, right? Yeah! Well, let's get on with it. Here's Mr. Otsu's class play called Mr. Otsu versus Mrs. Banas, a Tortoise and the Hare parody.
We hope you enjoy it.
Mr. Hilton. I heard the unfortunate news about Mrs. Foster going crazy. I mean, deciding that she would rather walk dogs for a living than teach children, and that you were going to teach your class for the rest of the year. So I decided that I would take over your principal duties, because I feel like I could do better. I mean, as good of a job as you have done.
What? No. You cannot just go around and make decisions like that without us discussing it first. First of all, do you even have a principal's license? They don't just sell these things in vending machines, you know.
Well, I understand that, but I had a dream last night that told me that I was supposed to be the new principal. In my dream, Mrs. Buzan came to me and said that I would be absolutely perfect for the job.
A dream? I had a dream last night that I won $1 million and moved to Hawaii. But where am I now? I'll give you a hint. I'm not packing my bags for Hawaii.
Mr. Hilton and Miss Banas, I have an idea how to solve this problem. How about the two of you have a race next weekend? The winner gets to be in charge of the school for the rest of the year, and the loser has to teach both classes.
First of all, I don't want to teach 4th grade. Those big kids scare me. And second, a race? I don't know if that's fair. I mean, Mrs. Banas is still recovering from Purdue's historic and humiliating loss to the 288th ranked team. Let's just say it was a little rough in the Banas household. I want to win, but I'm not sure if this is the fairest way.
Whoa, hold on a minute here. Are you saying that I couldn't beat you in a race? I may be a tiny bit older than you, I may cry a lot, and I may have been a little bit upset at Rudy's loss, but I have more ability than you may think.
Besides, winning races is not always about physical ability. Mrs. Banas is one smart lady, and you can never underestimate how important brains are to winning a race.
I don't know, Mr. I think this may be a trap. I think Ms. Banas has been training and waiting her whole life to take control over the school.
Well, Mrs. Banas is up to this and thinks it's a fair way to settle this decision, then I guess I'm all for it. Mrs. Banas, you wanted a race, you got one.
Okay, so Miss Buzan can be in charge of the school until next week. So the two of you guys can have a little more time to prepare. Does that sound good?
Yeah, that works.
That then settled, we need to come up with the rules to the race. Let's see. I think it should be a race all around Westfield. It should start at the school and end at the school. The first person to cross the finish line will be declared the winner.
We all agree with that?
That is a little farther than I was thinking. I was thinking race once around the track and be done. That long? That is too long. I can barely get from the sofa to the TV remote.
Come on, Miss Banas, it would be fun to watch you guys run all around Westfield.
Yeah, that way you can sit in my front yard and cheer Mr. Hilton on to victory. I can have signs, play music, have a water station.
Yeah, we get it. You're excited and wanted to go all around Westfield. I personally just want to see everyone get all sweaty and gross.
Okay, it's settled. The race will go all around Westfield, starting and finishing at the school.
That sounds good to me. How about you, Miss Banas?
I accept your challenge.
I would like to show you my superior ability in winning the race and would like to win
like to wish you luck too, but also tell you that I'm just glad to be able to have a friendly competition between two friends and coworkers.
If there is something Mr. Otsu has taught me over the years, it is that when it comes to adults, there's no such thing as a friendly competition. You either win big or go home.
Yeah, he said something like second place is the first loser. Hey, that's not really nice. Miss McKinney always says if we try our best, we will all be winners. Well, Miss Museum may say the same thing, but deep down, she hates losing. I saw her once in her office throwing things around when she heard that Boy Horton lost out in some award show. She sure did not secretly follow Mrs. McKinney's advice.
Well, I disagree with that type of behavior, but still want to wish you good luck.
I would like to wish you good luck too, and may the best person win.
Well, it sounds like we're supposed to have an exciting race. I guess if the race is supposed to select the original Tortoise in the Hare, there's also going to be the Hare and the Rabbit, maybe the Log, faster than Banas.
And I guess that makes this Banas the tortoise and the turtle. I'm not sure I feel comfortable saying that she's the turtle because she's slow. I'm kind of scared of her and that she might want revenge on me.
Yeah, one time I made her mad, and she wouldn't let me back in the school after recess. I know this was amazing and all, but it was -5 degrees out, and I was in shorts. She just looked at me through the window, laughing, pointing, and drinking hot chocolate while I froze to death. Anyways, just remember that in the real story of the Tortoise and the Hare, the horse was brain power.
So I guess it's not a bad thing to be the turtle in the story. Well, if it turns out like the original one.
Remember, this is a parody, which means that the funny twist of the original, so who knows what will happen. While we're waiting for the next scene to begin, let's check in to see how Miss Banas can rank in the big race.
Come on, Mrs. Banas! You can do better!
I don't wanna.
Yes, you can!
Please, no. It's too hard.
You can do better!
Miss Pickett, Mrs. Christ, you two are bringing me to death.
No, we're not!
I want it.
Wow, it looks like Miss Banas is really in it to win it.
Yeah, it looks like she's definitely training hard. Okay, let's get on with the play and see what's going to happen. The next scene is called The Injury.
Wow, that sounds serious. I wonder what is going to happen. Let's watch and find out. Here, scene 2 called The Injury.
Let's go ahead. You're trying to get me?
Maybe you would have made it in pass.
Hey, Mr. Hilton, you want to play basketball with us?
Sure, just get around.
You're on the team over here.
Mr. Hilton, are you ready to learn something? Because I'm about to take you to school.
Okay, Andy, just come back. I'm fine. Just keep playing.
Walking off, Mr. Hilton, I'm sure you just twisted a little bit. Don't you always tell us to be tough, so shouldn't you take your own advice? God, you know, we're not really thinking good ankle.
Oh, that's gross. Oh man, that's gross. It's super musty across your ankles the size of a softball.
Yeah, we really need to get some ice on that before we race next week, and you cannot lose Mrs. Banas.
I'm glad to see you guys worried about my health here.
Hey, maybe the kids at school that doesn't want to lose someone like Miss Banas. Everyone already knows about the big race.
Yeah, the TV stations, the newspaper, and everyone is coming. If you don't win, it'll embarrass your whole school forever.
I will admit, I heard it pop when your ankle landed on my foot. I turned around immediately because it sounded awful, and I knew it was going to be bad.
Hey, what's going on here? Everyone good. Mr. Hill, I'm not tell you that you're no spring chicken anymore, that you shouldn't be trying to keep up with the kids.
Yeah, but
No buts about it. You're getting way too old for this. Am I going to have to call your wife and tell her that you aren't acting on stage again?
no, please don't call her again. The last time you called her was because I was standing on a table in the office changing a light bulb. She made me rock it for a whole month.
Fine,
My ankle sweat was so big, it was the size of my own head. I mean, the doctors said they haven't seen anything that horrible before. I can walk for years.
I'm sure that is true. Next thing you were going to tell me that they've cut off your robotic foot.
Well, the doctors talked about doing that, but decided they could save my foot.
Okay, let's get back to the play. Your nose grows so long that it makes you the back of a multi-perversary. Should I call you Pinocchio?
I swear it's the truth.
Yeah. When did it even happen? When you were like 5?
Yeah.
Well, you were sure after you were 5.
You can't be talking. You look like you're 107.
Okay, let's get back to the play. Let's get to scene 3 called What Should We Do Now?
Well, class, I don't think I'm going to be able to race next week. The doctor told me to stay off my ankle as much as I could.
But Mr. Hilton, if you can't race and you lose, you won't be invincible anymore. We don't want Mrs. Banas being charged. She can get a little overly grumpy when she isn't fed on her breakfast. She's like a gremlin when they touch water, but instead of becoming crazy, she becomes crazy grumpy.
Yeah, I know, but I can barely walk, and the doctors told me to stay off it as much as possible.
No, you can't forfeit.
It really isn't that big of a deal.
Can you imagine the announcements in the morning? Good morning, Carriage. This is your happy and peppy, Mrs. Banas, wishing you the most awesomest and super great day. I can't take all that positive energy.
It really isn't.
Wait, I have an idea. May I have permission to go get Mr. Oaks?
Yes, Akio, go get Mr. Oats and come right back. Okay, so how many of you want to see what my ankle looks like today? Okay, if you want to see it, come over here and look. Please don't touch it. No,
Hey, Miss Hillman, how's that ankle feeling?
it's killing me.
Man, Kudo Nation took you out. You're gonna go with Miss Hillman. You aren't much done like me.
So, Mr. Oaks, you know about the race between Mr. Hilton and Mrs. Banas, right?
Of course I do. You have to be living under a rock and have like the biggest race of the year. Man, I'm so bummed that there won't be a race now because I was waiting to watch Mr. Hillman cross the finish line like 4 hours before Miss Banas.
Well, we can still have a race. We just need Mrs. Banas to race against you instead of Mr. Hilton. Do you think she'll go for it?
Akio, go over and ask Mrs. Banas if she can come over when she gets a second.
Oh man, this would be epic if she agrees. I would like to wrap it with Tortoise and Hare. I mean, I would run circles around Miss Banas. I bet that I can run like 5 million times before she even finishes. Oh man, I am.
Mrs. Banas, thanks for coming over. Obviously, with my new injury, I'm not going to be able to race you next week. So instead, Mr. Oats will be racing my place. I'm sure you can do it.
Can't I just be declared the winner? All this training is really wearing me out. And I would much rather just sit around, watch TV, and eat some candy. You do know how much I love eating candy.
Yeah.
Oh no, you're not getting out of it that easily. Okay, I'm gonna tell her, Mrs. Banas, instead of racing Mr. Food, you're gonna race me. Oh yeah, you're going down, Mrs. Banas.
Really? Do I have a choice?
Well, I mean, since Andrew decided to injure me, Mr. Oats will be racing my place.
Okay, well I guess I already started training, so I might as well keep going. Besides, I wouldn't want to disappoint all the children.
Oh yeah, it's on my Donkey Kong. Mrs. Banas, you're going down. I will add to the bed of the race. If you beat me, I will wash your car every day, do your bus duty, make your dinner, and anything else you want me for an entire year. And the best thing about it is that when I win, you don't have to do a thing. How about that?
Well, I guess that is too good of an offer for me to refuse. So I guess I need to get back to Miss Pickett and Mrs. Christ, so we can keep training. What are you going to do to train?
Train? I don't need to train. I'm the invincible Mr. Rhodes. No one can beat me. I'm too tough to be beaten.
We'll have to wait and see. You need to leave before your ego gets too big and I get trapped in here.
I can try racing after dinner and flip her.
Well, guys, I guess the race is back on.
I'm so excited. For a minute, I thought that injured Mr. Hilton was going to be the end of our play.
I know. Luckily, Mr. Oaks stepped up as a fill-in for him. I'm just glad Mrs. Banas decided to accept the challenge, although it does seem like Mr. Oaks is being a little bit arrogant. Don't you think he should do at least a little bit of training?
I know. Miss Banas is doing so much to train, it doesn't seem like Mr. Oats is doing anything to prepare.
In fact, let's check in and see how both Mrs. Banas and Mr. Oats are preparing for the big race before the next scene.
Not again! No! Please no! I don't want
Super hard.
I know, right? Okay, I made a tuber about preparing for a race, but I don't think Mr. Oats is doing much to prepare.
Well, I guess we'll find out if preparing for a race really pays off, or if Mr. Oats' way of preparing for doing absolutely nothing is the way to go.
It definitely is.
Okay, let's get to scene 4, called the pre-race interviews.
Well, folks, it is finally here. That is right. It is race day. This is Luke, and next to me is my field reporter, Vivian.
Wow, can feel the excitement in the air today. Backstage right now, you have two of Carrier's greatest teacher, Miss Banas and Mr. O's, preparing for what appears to be the ultimate race.
A lot of people have been comparing this race to the classic Tortoise versus the Hares.
Yeah, they're saying that Mr. O's is lightning quick like a hare, and Miss Banas is just a bit slower and with more pace of a tortoise.
I guess that maybe should be being compared to a tortoise rather than being compared to snail or even sloth.
You got that right. Here's to go some more insight on today's race. We have gotten the original tortoise and the hare to come on out and race there. So first, let's introduce the tortoise. Hare. Come on out.
Well, I don't see any way that Mrs. Banas wins this thing. I mean, she made him be slower than the tortoise over there.
But did the really slow tortoise end up beating you?
Yeah, I mean, it was a one-time thing. I shouldn't have lost. I'm a better athlete. Just look at the face of it. The slowpoke tortoise over there just got lucky.
Since we'll probably be here until the sunset's waiting for the tortoise to reach us, maybe we should go. Welcome to the tortoise, everybody.
Tortoise, the hare said he just got lucky. I'm probably not letting you race her again. Do you have any comments?
Well, I think the hare may be a little overconfident. She may be able to jump higher, run faster, and be more athletic, but I use something the hare is lacking to win.
What did you use? What was your secret weapon?
You ready? Okay, I used my brain. That's right, I used my brain power.
I bet that wasn't too hard. She doesn't seem to be the sharpest tool in the toolbox, if you know what I mean.
Hey, I disagree with you. I stand by the fact that the slowpoke tortoise just got lucky.
I would love to see you two argue all day long, but we have to take a quick commercial break and pay some milk for a quick cruise chat with Mrs. Banas and Mr. Oats.
smell of rotten tomatoes was so strong.
What are you two up to? You two look like you've done something that you weren't supposed to.
Nothing. We were just waiting for,
Yeah, we were just waiting for you to come back, so keep working.
That's a lie. I know I have bad breath, and I can't do anything about it. I brush my teeth 10 times a day, and it doesn't do any good.
Have you ever been stuck in a situation like this? You take the time to get ready for your day. You brush your teeth, you shower, you dress nicely. You don't need to be ashamed of the bad breath you can't do anything about no matter how hard you try.
I need help. I don't know what to do. I have tried everything.
Have you tried the all-new improved Onions and Peaches mouthwash?
No, I haven't. What is it?
It's a special mouthwash guaranteed to make your breath smell so good, even teenagers will want to hang out with you. But don't take our word for it. Listen to these satisfied customers.
I used to have the worst breath ever. In fact, it was so bad, my friend said it was strong enough to kill the weeds in the front yard. All I had to do was breathe on them and they would shrivel up and die.
What changed your life?
Well, I got Onions and Peaches mouthwash, and the next thing you know, people are begging me to breathe on them.
Really? How do we know you're not just saying that?
Here, I will need a teacher volunteer from the audience. Can we have Mrs. Grossman come up to the stage, please? Great. Thanks so much for volunteering. Now, go ahead and take a deep breath out so you can gobble what your breath smells like. Come on, don't be shy. No. Bigger. Bigger. Don't worry, that wasn't your breath. Your breath isn't that bad. Mouthwash is 100% safe to swallow with no chemicals. Come on, actual drink. Okay. Now, you're ready to smell your new fresh breath. Go ahead and breathe out again. It didn't work. How is that possible? Well, sorry we couldn't help with your situation, Miss Grossman. Everyone give a round of applause for volunteering.
Hi, I'm Miss Nickham.
Hello, Miss Baker.
You probably know me, but you might not know this. I used to have such bad breath that my friends and coworkers would make up excuses not to hang out with me or want to plan our lessons together.
It is true. Miss Nickham's breath was so bad that one time she breathed on me and I passed out. It is true. Right there on the spot, I fainted. And if you don't believe me, check out the scar I have on my head from where I hit on the floor. After that, I made excuses to skip team meetings.
I was so embarrassed, I ended up staying in the house. I didn't go to the store, I didn't see my friends, I didn't go to school because my classes were pretending like they were sick, just so they wouldn't have to be in the same room as me. Even my own son Lou would refuse to walk anywhere near me in public. Now, my older boys are teenagers, so I understood them, but my sweet little Luke didn't want anything to do with me, all because of my bad breath. It broke my heart.
I felt bad for my best friend. We used to do everything together, and then we just stopped because I couldn't take being around that bad breath. Miss Nickham is so nice and caring, but nothing can make up for that breath.
The
Eventually, my husband had enough of my bad breath. Think about it. During the summer, he was trapped inside with it all day long. So he called the phone number from the commercial Onions and Peaches mouthwash.
Miss Nickham's husband told me it was so easy. All he did was pick up the phone and call 1-800-BAD-BREATH. It was done in 3 minutes.
Later that week, they sent out a bottle of Onions and Peaches mouthwash. I tried it, and instantly my bad breath was gone forever. It did have some not so great taste. It tasted kind of like garlic. It also had some unpleasant side effects like massive foot hair growth. But hey, I just won't wear sandals anymore. But it works. That is all that matters. Now you know why I'm always wearing shoes.
Now I got my best friend back. We can play together, go to dinner, and hang out in the same room without me worrying about passing out, hitting my head, and going to the ER again. Thanks again, Onions and Peaches mouthwash. Without you, I would have lost my best friend forever.
I'm so glad Miss Baker wants to hang out with me again. But more importantly, I got my little Lukey back. He no longer pretends like I am not his mom and likes to cuddle with me again. Happiness has been restored to my life. For those who have extra bad breath, we can ship it to you overnight for an additional fee.
But how do I know it'll work for me? I mean, I have tried everything.
That is why we have our triple your money back guarantee. If Onions and Peaches mouthwash doesn't work for you, just send back what is left and we will give you triple your money back. It's that simple.
Wow, that's an awesome deal. How do I order?
You can call 1-800-BAD-BREATH or go to our website at www.crazybadbreath.com. And if you order now, we will throw in a free bottle that you can give to your mom in case you forgot to give her a gift for Mother's Day. I mean, does anything say, "I love you, Mom," like a bottle of Onions and Peaches mouthwash?
I'll get that for my mom. I'm ordering the bottle right now.
I think that's a great idea.
So don't forget, if you have bad breath or know someone who does, the days of being ashamed of your bad breath are over. Onions and Peaches mouthwash is the solution. Onions and Peaches mouthwash is not approved for sale in stores and can only be ordered online. We cannot be held responsible if after using our product you experience unpleasant side effects such as massive foot hair growth, your teeth falling out, or your mouth burns. So call now and enjoy life again with fresh smelling breath.
Welcome back to the ultimate showdown between the amazing Mrs. Banas and sporty Mr. Otsu.
We're now being joined by the two competitors themselves only moments before going head-to-head in this once-in-a-lifetime race. So let's introduce them. Come on out, guys.
Let's start with you, Mrs. Banas. Why did you agree to this race?
Well, I just love being in charge and bossing people around. And oh, I love children too. In fact, I love having complete power over people so much that I'm willing to run this race and win it so that I can lead this school to greatness. I want to push the students to be the best possible students they can be.
She's lying. She's just saying this for TV.
Okay, so be 100% honest then. Is there part of you deep down that wants to just be Mr. Oates?
I'm doing this 95% with the kids and 5% with the power. I feel like if we all give our best, then we're all winners here. I hope that Mr. Oates does his best, and then we will all be winners.
Do you have any comments, Mr. Otsu?
Yes. I just have one for you, Miss Banas. Are you ready to take a shower? Because you're going to be covered in mud dust. Oh yeah, you can't hang with the fastest man in the world. You're going to feel a pain in the feet just like your beloved Purdue Boilermakers did to IU not once, but twice this past year.
Wow, those are some strong words, Mr. Oates. What do you think, Mr. Oates? Who are you pulling for in this race?
Well, I think that Mr. Otsu probably should have taken this race a little more seriously, but I'm pulling for him
I'm so excited. I can't wait for Miss Banas to win.
I'm excited too, but I disagree. Mr. Oats is definitely winning this race.
I don't know about that. If you're that confident, I bet you $100 Banas is winning.
If you're that confident, I bet you $1,000 that Mr. Oats is gonna win.
Anyways, let's get back to the play before your bank account goes so broke and betting. That's right, $0.
Fine, here's scene number 5 called The Big Race. Mr. Oats is waiting.
Miss Banas.
Mr. Oats definitely.
Miss Banas has brain power and Mr. Oats does not.
Mr. Oats is super fast. He's winning.
Banas is winning. You guys are all gonna see Miss Banas win.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the race of the century. No, wait, the biggest race of the history of races. Today we have 2 completely different racers, trying to beat each other for the rights to everyone, and more importantly, control of the school for the rest of the year. Let's not waste any more time. Let's meet the 2 racers and get this thing started. First, coming out to my right, we have one of the smartest, funniest, and most dedicated teachers you will ever meet. She has touched the lives of thousands of kids in her career, and she is a big fan of having power and joy. Let's bring her out. It's the incredible and power-hungry Mrs. Banas. This next racer needs no introduction. You will know him as Mr. Oats. The rest of the world knows him as the incredible, unbeatable, amazingly fast jackrabbit. Here he is, the one, the only, greatest 4th grade teacher ever walked the earth. Everyone, give it up for Mr. Oats! Okay, you 2 know the rules. First one to run all the way around Westfield and cross the finish line wins. Mrs. Banas, if you win, then you get the privilege of taking over as principal of Cary Ridge for the rest of the year. As an added bonus, Mr. Hilton will teach both Mrs. Foster's 3rd grade class and your 4th grade class. You can also say that, plus you can say that you beat the unbeatable Mr. Oats. On the other hand, Mr. Oats, if you win, then Mr. Hilton will continue to be the principal and your quest for power will end forever. You can also say that you beat Mrs. Banas, but let's be honest, this shouldn't be much of a race.
You got that right. You got that right. It's grilling time. The grill is sizzling. Let's get this race over with so I can celebrate my food with a nice barbecue. And you're all invited to my party!
Hey. Let's not celebrate before the race is even run. I've been training hard. Plus, remember what Mrs. McKinney would say. If you don't remember, she would say, if you do your best and try your hardest, we will all be winners.
Mrs. McKinney? Shh, she's on Rainbow's Butterflies. Come on, Mrs. Butterflies. Yes, I got nothing. Dignity and honor. Just go and pour out the face of the election of the field.
All right, guys, let's save this for the race. Are you all ready to see a race? I can't hear you. I said, are you all ready to see a race? Racers, are you ready? I guess I am as ready as I will ever be.
So she is going.
I'm finally meeting somebody.
ever going to catch up to me, so I'm going to take a little nap under the tree.
Well, the first thing I'm going to do is get the master key to the building so I can go to all the secret locked rooms at Hare Ridge. I am definitely looking forward to exploring all the secret tunnels underneath, like some of the tunnels underneath the third grade hallway, kindergarten hallway, Hey, I could use an extra hand running the school for the rest of the year. Maybe I can ask you for some advice from time to time when I am lost and don't know what I'm doing. Maybe even be my assistant principal.
Wow, that'd be great, but Miss Buzan, doesn't she already have that job?
Hey, I'll just send Mrs. Buzan to teach the 2 classes. Better her than us, right?
Yeah.
I just escaped from the classrooms. Why are you trying to come back in then?
Well, it's Mrs. Banas' decision now. It's not mine.
I heard the subway is hiring.
First the only person loses, and now this.
Ladies and gentlemen, will you look at who's joined us now? Here we have our second place finisher, otherwise known as the loser in a ticklish style. Mr. Rhodes, how are you feeling right now?
Well, I feel horrible. I've never lost a piece of my life. I mean, I knew this day would come, but I didn't know what happened this early in my life. I guess I'm gonna have to retire from racing and teaching for a little bit.
Mr. Oates, you can't retire from teaching. The kids need you. Think about all the good that you have taught them. I think you just got caught up in the excitement of the race.
Mr. Oates, you've always taught us that it's not all about winning, that it's not all about winning, it's about how you play the game.
Did you learn anything from this race? And would you do anything differently next time?
Yes, I learned to always take things seriously and have fun.
Well, if you learn that, I think everyone walks away from the day winning.
Only Mrs.
Wow, thanks, Miss Danis. You really helped me get through this loss.
Only Mrs. Banas could make someone who just lost a race feel like a winner. Not only is she a winner on the track, she's a winner in life because she's always being so compassionate and caring. If we could all be a little more like Mrs. Banas, the world would be a better place.
Enough talk. Let's go eat because I'm starving right now. You guys know me and how much I love food. Especially Dunkin' Donuts. I can't believe I missed out on Dunkin' Donuts. I need to make up for it. Mr. Oates, you're paying for the food.
Well, I'm not all that hungry since it seems like I've stopped at what seems like every restaurant inside Westfield.
Well, I'm no genius here, but do you think that might have been one of the reasons why you lost the race?
Be quiet, Mr. Hillman.
No. Stop giving him a hard time and let's go celebrate. Besides, the guy has to live the rest of his life knowing that me, myself, and I...
Yeah, Mr. Otsu was definitely like Hare. He should have taken his race much more seriously. It just goes to show that the better athlete doesn't always win.
And there's always one piece of advice that Mr. Otsu is always trying to teach in class. They did not take himself. It had an effort and attitude count for everything we did in life.
I think he was definitely reminded of that today. I'm also glad to see that Mrs. Banas...
Wait! Remember the bet that Mr. Otsu gave with Miss Banas? That if Miss Banas won, he would be like first serve a whole year?
Yeah.
Let's check and see if he's a man of his word. Curtains!
That's my beautiful trophy. Mr. Oates, is that steak medium rare?
I thought you wanted chicken.
I changed my mind. Also, can you mop the floor?
Mrs. Banas, you're killing me here.
Oh, also, before you go, your car's in the garage and it's looking a little bit dusty. Also, my first place trophy has it's a fingerprint on it. And a fingerprint. Who does that? You're beautiful. It ain't no winners for this.
Wow, it looks like Mr. Oates, Miss Banas is really enjoying her time as Mr. Oates at his service.
Yeah, I think I was definitely reminded of that today. I'm also glad to see that Mrs. Banas was such a compassionate person in the end. She could have made fun of Mr. Otsu for losing, but instead decided to show compassion and sensitivity.
Mrs. Banas, she's always been a great example, even in tough situations.
Well, that is the end of this year's play. We hope you enjoyed it and learned something as well. Remember, it is not always about winning and losing, it is about how to play the game and having a positive attitude.
Wait, remember that one meeting? If Miss Banas won, you're going to give me $1,000. Where's my money? I'm not going to hold money handed.
Yeah, so I kind of buy.
Ava! well, we want to thank you for being such a great audience. If you wait just a minute, the actors will come out and introduce themselves to you. We want to thank you for being such a great audience again. And that's the end of Mr. Oates' 2023 class play.
Hi, I'm Otsu Breaker and I play the role of Tortoise and Student 4.
Hi, I'm Evan Sport, and I played the role of Mr. Hilton, and I was also prop manager.
Hi, my name is Malachi Edwards, and I played the role of Mr. Oates and Rock Manager.
Hi, my name is Jacob, and I played the role of Lights and Student 2. Hi, my name is Luke Ricky, and I played the role of Reporter 1, and I was also Backstage Manager.
Hi, my name is Vivian Dunlap, and I played the role of Reporter 2, and I was also prop manager.
Hi, my name is Delaney Harmon, and I played Commercial Kid number 2, and I was also backstage manager.
Hi, my name is Samantha Brown, and I played the roles of Miss Pickett, the Hare, and I also did Lights.
Hi, I'm Stella McCormick, and I was Student 1 and Miss Christ.
Hi, my name is Ava Jones, and I played the roles of Mrs. Buzan and Success Story number 1.
Hi, my name is Austin. Austin, and I played the role of commercial kid in 1.
Hi, I'm Emma G, and I play narrator 2.
Hi, I'm Victor Bazarski, and I played the role of bad prep person, also known as Mr. Byers.
Hi, I'm Isabella Ralph. I played the role of Miss Nickum in Backstage Sound.
Hi, my name is Akil, and I played the role of Student 5 and Sound Manager.
Hi, my name is Natalie, and I played the role of stadium announcer, and I was curtains.
Hi, my name is Charlie, and I play Student 3, and also known as Sloth.
My name is Huston Keegan, and I played the role of commercial announcer.
Hi, my name is Lee Schwartz, and I played the role of narrator 1.
Hi, my name is Ed Michael, and I played Andrew, one of the students.
My name is Finley Sellers, and I played the role of Mrs. Banas.
My name is Lynn Harris, and I played the role as Miss Baker. I also did curtains. Thank you all for coming to the Starts class, and we hope you enjoyed.